Welcome to the compound.
Man, FIP, we vibing on the higher frequency at higher voltages. We got a special guest tonight, Q Banks. You already know, top trader, top tier shit, Florida, go. Y'all go tap in, man. Q Banks, forever in profit.
Let me give you a little tour of the entire setup right now. We have the lounge area. You know, I'm gonna have a dope ass table here coming very, very soon. So probably next video you might see it. We have some of the pillows from the New Year's party. It was sponsored by Top Tier, one of my other companies as well. So that was pretty sick. Big ass TV, the entire layout of the TV is crazy. Some nice art pieces here. All right, this is from Emil, Profits for Life, one of his art pieces. A Sonos entire setup. We have this dope ass polar bears, dripping color. It's pretty sick. All right, the entire kitchen setup is dope because you know you can come here, vibe, chill, eat some food, cook some food. Bottles and bottles and bottles, all gifts from the New Year's party. This right here is a 1999 Nissan Skyline GTR. Still illegal until like next month and everything. So.
99 Skyline GTR. Yeah. And this is exclusive. This is a rare car, so you really won't be seeing that many of them, especially detailed like this where you can flip up the hood and you can, you know.
Yeah. And this right here is currently 990 horsepower. You know what I'm saying? So it's built up, you know?
Yeah.
The car itself was
So to all my hood fellas out there, this is equivalent to your Chevy Dump that you done put 100K into, 200K into all your life. Just know this that different world Tokyo drift. You heard me? You might have seen this in Fast and Furious. You heard me? Just chill. We got more whips to show you. Just chill.
First of many, you know what I'm saying? Get the bikes too, you know?
Get the bike life. You already know. Shout out to all the motorcycle riders, drive safe. You already know all the drivers out there, look out for
the pool table where I take bodies, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to know how it goes down, come to the compound. All right? All over here, very open space. This is where like some of the, like whatever cars are on showcase is gonna be right here. It could be a Skyline, it could be a Lambo, it could be a Ferrari, who knows, you know? And then we're gonna be putting LEDs on the entire roof, so you can change the entire color of the roof. So those are certain things that we're working on within the next like week. Alright, so this is already kind of like a cousin of the Skyline, you know what I'm saying? So
this is crazy.
It's like the competitor, you know? So this is a 1998 Toyota Supra Turbo with the 2JZ also built as well. Around 750 horsepower.
Y'all put some respect on this Yoda name. You heard it? This ain't the fish. This ain't the other one. This is the one.
That's the real one.
I ain't the other. This the one and only. You heard me? Next level shit. Next level shit. Now you got the black man wheel, man. BMW.
This right here is a 2011 BMW M3 supercharged with E92. Yeah.
92. BMW
35 horsepower.
Y'all already know just to have a bumper like this gonna be running you like 7,500 to 8 bands just to have a front bumper like this. You know what I'm saying? The details, just pay attention to the details. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to do too much. We just showing you the details. That's all.
A couple weeks ago and everything else, like all the other cars were inside of here. The Lambos and the Ferraris and that kind of shit. So this is a different lineup, you know?
Yeah, man. You already know. Forever in profit, man. Top tier shit only, man. Q Banks, man. The episode going up, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Like, subscribe, comment.
So outside, it's kind of bright, but God, it's like a fucking car show out here right now. Got some of the rental cars. This right here is for our top tier rental company. We just bought it. You know, always my personal cars, my Pista, my SV. And this right here is also part of the top tier rentals also, executive line. All right. And then we have over there, if you can see, my Skyline and Largo. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. So all over here is going to be just open space. I'm trying to build like a little chill area in the corner over there with a campfire type vibe. New grass, of course, new irrigation system, all new irrigation system all around the entire property. So pretty much everything's going to be nice and green and fresh. Very, very naturey. So like when it comes down to it, like I love things that are going to be just flourishing in color and that kind of stuff. So you come onto the compound, all you see is just grass, black building, cars all over the place.
So how did you come up with FIP, Forever and Profit?
Alright, so overall, Forever and Profit is like more like an entrepreneur brand. You know what I'm saying? Like it's pretty much a brand that we teach people on how to actually become Forever and Profit, you know?
Right.
As far as like the name itself, kind of like it speaks on what we're actually about. We're about making money, and to kind of like put people in like a position to actually make them be Forever and Profit. You know? So it was more just me and a few people at a time and that kind of stuff, like about 9 years ago.
Right.
Just in like one group itself, and then we kind of came together based on just having like a common interest, living in like a similar area, and then from that point we kind of like just came up with a group to kind of like teaching people every now and again like in chats, and then eventually it was just that was the brand.
That was the brand. Yeah, so you speaking on 9 years ago. I wanted to go and tap into 9 years ago because, you know, for people who might know, we related. So I wanted to talk about that era when you was working and, you know, you had the 9 to 5 and you knew that this was it ahead of time. And a lot of people might have not known, and you probably was in the phase where you probably was trying to convince people or talk about it. Let the people know about your background around that time frame.
No, so like, I mean, at that time, like, I think it was just more like a thing that, like, I mean, I kind of had like no choice but to figure out something, because at the time, like, I had no kind of papers, I had no other options, I couldn't really get a job and that kind of stuff, so I had to find like a different way on how to actually make money.
Right.
So that's when I started doing like some online stuff first. But once I actually got like some kind of documents, I immediately got a job and I was in school. You know what I'm saying? It's like immediately. By the time, I think it was more just me stepping into like that field of being documented in some kind of way, taking advantage of that opportunity. And I had a job for like around 3 years, the same job, getting paid salary every 2 weeks around, or like $620 every 2 weeks back then, you know? But it kind of came to a point that, like, you know, it was cool because it was like my first couple checks ever. So it was cool, but eventually it comes to a point that you kind of realize that like the money that you're actually making, the time doesn't really like add up.
Right, exactly.
Meaning that like if I want to live so-and-so, or I have dreams of so-and-so, like that job is not going to buy me the Lambo.
Right.
It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like or the house, or, you know, just like living decent. You know what I'm saying? Like you're pretty much just gonna be moving by, but at the same time, like not thriving in any kind of way, you know?
Stuck in that cycle.
Yeah, it's like a little cycle, but at the same time, like I didn't really mind being in the cycle back then, because at the same time, it was my first time in the cycle.
Right.
I was new to it, you know? But when you start seeing more, you start to be a bit more wise on how you go about things. So like I started seeing people that was pretty much doing more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like my similar age, making tons of money. Yeah, not like, but like all online though. It was all online stuff. You know, like all my shit is online. But back then it was more just coming across people that were traveling, driving this, driving that, this house, that house. Like they were just around. As you may know, this is like my Skyline GTR, 1999. Still waiting on the motor. Still. It's been a while. But outside is looking very, very pretty right now. I just got these mirrors in not too long ago, so it matches with my MP3 paint. And as you can see, like from like certain color, you see the orange and everything just blossoming, so that's pretty sick. And Largo, as you can see, wheels getting redone right now. That's because I actually drive my cars. You know what I'm saying? So shit gets fucked up at times. It is what it is. If you know more, then you'll do better. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like that was pretty much it. Like trying to find people that were doing things or living like how I want to live, and then from that point, kind of like going that route or similar route that they did. But I bucked up on like my niche, which is trading eventually. Like, they went elsewhere, but at the same time, like this was like my way on how to actually get to where I want to be. Just doing a different kind of way compared to like a lot of people at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
So for the people who don't know, let the people know what's your nationality.
Jamaica. I'm born in Jamaica. I've been here since like 1999. Actually, some shit. So.
How does it feel like being like knowing that you're an immigrant and then now you're in America and like accomplishing the goals and like the dreams that you had, like that hunger, you know what I'm saying, like that.
I mean, for me, I feel like it was more just I mean, I seen nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I kind of expect nothing less of myself. You know what I'm saying? In some kind of way, just because just based on growing up around people that pretty much have been doing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen the cars, I've seen this, I've seen it, so I've seen shit.
Right, like your father.
Yeah, so yeah, like he set the tone, you know what I'm saying? So at the same time, like just understanding that, like I seen no other way.
And that was my compliment to you for this generation. I want to give you your flowers right now. It's an honor to be doing this episode with you right now because I feel like you are him in our generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he set the tone, he set the standard, but for somebody who we can see in our age bracket, that's
appreciate
it. So going to that, I wanted to ask you like, who are like 2 or 3 people that was most influential to your life, like as a mentor or something?
Not really too much people. At the same time, I think it was more just my history as far as like seeing stuff.
Right.
But it's kind of hard to even point out mentors too much because nobody really sat me down and like said, "Yo, Q, do this, and do this."
Right.
I've never had that.
Yeah, it wasn't no guide map.
It wasn't guidance. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I understand like how I want to live. And I'm not like a dumb nigga or anything. Like I'm very responsible. So at the same time, like if I'm going about something, I'm gonna go about it a certain kind of way.
Follow through.
Yeah.
What made you go like the online route and the Forex route versus like the trade route or like actually out? Now like what made you go into more online and step into that route?
Online has no kind of income cap.
All right. So come on. And mind you, I have about like 1,000 palm trees, so that alone is kind of like a flex, I feel like.
6-figure days and that kind of shit happen many times. Any kind of other route or job can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those things that like if you want to pretty much live this kind of way, cool. But at the same time, like I'm a person that pretty much want no kind of limitations based on like what I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So what is one of the biggest myths about the trading industry, about the stock market that people go on about that you would set the record straight?
I mean, for one, you can't speak big with people with small minds, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like common saying, you know?
Right.
So at the same time, like I think it's more just some people thinking like that industry is like fake and that kind of stuff. But I mean, put it this way, it's one of those things that's pretty much, yes, it's complex and that kind of stuff, but that's why only so many people actually stick with it because they can't really handle the pressure that it actually comes with, the stress that it comes with, the long nights that it comes with. But at the same time, like if you can handle all those negatives, then you're gonna be able to get rewarded with the positives, of course, right? Which means that unlimited income and that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like doing numbers that you could buy. Imagine buying like a brand new Ferrari like in like once a week type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's like, just imagine that.
Right.
Trading actually gives that possibility. It's now a possibility.
Right.
Is it hard? Yeah, it's hard, but at the same time, like it's
an
that
option.
It's possible.
Possible.
You know what I'm saying? And I think I've proven that many times, like within like my 9 years of doing this right here. So it's
Most definitely. So what do you see yourself 5 years from now? Like, what is Q Bank's legacy leading into the next 5-10 years from now? Because you done did so much.
I'm working, man. I'm working. 5 years to me is kind of hard to actually pinpoint because I've done so much in 5 years.
Right.
So it's kind of hard to say like, where would I be in the next 5 years? It's kind of hard to see like, ask me about like in a couple months, next year. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But to try to foresee 5 years, 10 years, I can't really. Because so much can happen.
Right.
Listen, like shit could pop, or a business can sell, or like one of my 10 companies can sell, and all of a sudden, boom. So much about to happen.
Right.
So
you know
by you saying
like,
the word, it can pop for somebody who just starting and they starting with a small account. How do you feel about small accounts? Can someone start with a small account?
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's skill based. Trading is skill based. You know what I'm saying? Like my skill level, like I'm very confident in like what I do and that kind of stuff. I'm not cocky, but at the same time, like I know my capabilities.
Right.
I've done small accounts to big amounts many times. I've done $1,000 to $74,000 in 1 week.
Right.
I've done $1,500 in 30K in a couple days.
Right.
This past 3 weeks actually, I did 50K to making over $486,000 profit